Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of the ICA Show. I am Alan, your host, and I'm joined by Luke, who is in addition to the co-host, he'll be the commentator today. Luke, how are you doing today?
Doing alright, Alan. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. And why am I doing amazing? Because today, we have a very special episode of the ICA Show. For some of you that might have heard, today we are going to be giving out a raffle. Everyone that's doing the show will be entered into a raffle via a Google form, and at the end of it, they will have to spin a wheel, and the wheel will determine who wins free entry to our next tournament, the Glen Rock Quads and the ICA Open. So, let me just quickly demonstrate the rules to the raffle. Everybody, as I said, is entered. What's going to happen is you will get a chance throughout the game to increase the amount of entries into the raffle. And you can increase your chances by winning blitz matches. Yes, you guys will be able to play blitz matches against our guests. Let me just post the rules in the comment to refer to the rules so you can read along with me. So the first thing is, you can only challenge up in rating. You cannot challenge players lower. You want to make it as hard as possible for you guys to win. The time control is 3-0. Not 5 minutes, not 10 minutes, not 3+2, 3-0. We're going to have quick fire games. The games must be unrated. Don't take chess.com rating off of our precious guests. You can only play one game until the host allows seconds. Based on our views, it's not going to be very long. You guys will probably get 3-4 matches each. It's going to be very quick. Next time, I'm going to have a view count we're going to need more viewers to have this, but for now, this is good enough. And if you win, the host, which is myself, will give you an extra slot in the raffle. So now, without further ado, let me introduce my 4 guests. Unfortunately, our top guest had to pull out last minute due to a family event, but our 4 guests are still ready to go and defeat you guys. So our first guest, welcome to the show, Nick. You're our first guest. You are the 1200 guard. You'll be playing against people 1200 and lower. Our second guest, Jack. Jack is going to be the guard for 1400 and under. Welcome back. Our third guest, Brian. Brian is the guard for 1600 and under. Welcome, Brian. And our last guest, Thomas. Thomas is our guard for 1900 and down. Welcome back, Thomas, for a third show in a row. So before I move on, is there anything that I forgot? There's nothing that I forgot? That is perfect. So now what I was telling you guys before the show is that you guys also have a surprise. The surprise is that you guys don't get an extra entry for every win because you're playing down. But instead, if you guys remain undefeated means wins and draws, which means you guys do have the option to play for a draw. So if you remain undefeated throughout the entire day, I will give you an extra 5 entries into the raffle. 5 entries if you remain undefeated. That's your deal.
Okay.
You guys are all right?
I'll do it.
5 entries. There's your deal. 5 entries if you remain undefeated.
I'll do it.
Now the final thing before we start, some people might not be familiar with chess.com, so let me show you how to properly challenge someone. So you're here, you go to search. You're going to search for someone. So I will search for Nick, for example, and I'll click him. He's the one and only. Up here, there's the challenge button. I'll click it. And then I'll make it 3 minute. He will only accept games 3 minute. I'll remove the rating. You don't rig the color, please. Maybe you can, I guess. We won't be able to see it. And then you select play. You select play, and the game will go on. And while you guys are playing, Luke and I are going to pass through the games and commentate. So as of right now, everyone's only allowed to play 1 game until we have seconds. And then from there, we're going to allow seconds and thirds, and we'll be keeping track of all the results via an Excel document. So now, did I forget anything?
I don't think so.
Nope.
All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my guests from the screen, and we will get the show started. So please, viewers, challenge people. Challenge our 4 guests. Our 4 guests users, our 4 guests chess.com usernames are in the comments. I'll put them in once again. Let me just find my screen. And there, it is now open season.
Okay, so Nick is in a game. Alan, you could just hit watch in the top right. Aha. Okay. Advanced French.
From this game, Nick is black.
Oh, okay. Not sure about D takes C5. That pawn chain was sort of important. Now the pawn on E5 is going to be a big target. But C4, interesting move. And now actually I like White's position. I think we should be playing around this E5 pawn. B3, interesting.
Let's see the next game.
A lot of times when you have a pawn on E5 like that as a wedge, a lot of times it's a good sign that you should start an attack, because it's going to be really hard for black to position their knight, which is now on E7, to defend that king. Put it on G6 maybe, but usually the knight on F6 is a very good defender, and that E5.
All right, here's the game of Thomas. Thomas is what in this game?
I like the space C3. Okay. Maybe C4 at some point, but nice solid chain here. Wow, Alan, is that like a wolf you have in the background? Good God.
It's a very
Is that
scary
you?
wolf.
Wow. Okay. So Bishop B5, was that did he just capture a pawn? It looks like White is up a pawn here. Or two, if I'm counting correctly.
Yeah, White's up a pawn.
No. Yeah, just one. But two connected outside passers. That's going to be a very serious advantage for White, I think. E5.
All right,
okay.
here we have
Getting
Andrew
up D5.
Goldfarb
Ooh, not a fan
versus
of that
Brian.
one. Not a fan of that. Those last couple moves there. Okay, Bishop E4. Okay, but now things are maybe getting a little bit better. Maybe a little bit. But the light squares are going to be very, very weak for White here. There was also maybe... No. Never mind. I was going to say maybe there was Bishop E3 check in between move, but Bishop E3. Bishop F2 would be likely. Yeah, but now that D4 pawn is going to be very weak. And it's going to be really hard for White to line up a D5 push to get that out of there, because they can't use the D2 square, because that's, occupied by the bishop. G3, okay, I like it. F4, but again, the light squares, right? I kind of like what you're trying to do here, but look at that bishop. All the pawns in the same color. That is a very sad piece. Queen F3, okay, I like what he's trying to do. I like what White is doing here. Now, okay, Rook B5, very nice. Plugging up the square. Now I think for White, you got to use that pawn chain from E5 to H2. Start to expand. You got more space over there. Maybe G4, King F3. Okay. Okay, actually I like how White's playing. White.
All right, let's take a look at Jack. We haven't looked at Jack yet.
Well.
Who's Jack playing? Oh, this
F5, wow. Okay, and takes.
This is still the game with Brian. Where's the game with Jack?
Wow.
So in this game, Jack is white.
Okay, this Queen B1, Queen A2 idea is very interesting. I believe it was Akiba Rubinstein who made this idea very popular. A4, okay, wow. Who's the player with the white pieces? Who is that?
White is Jack.
Jack, I think, is playing very, very well here. Very interesting, at least. Maybe it's not like objectively the best, but it's definitely very interesting. And now this C4 square is looking very, very weak. I don't want to say the move here, but let's see. I mean, I guess there's two good moves, right? Okay, knight D1, knight E3, knight C4. I like it. But okay, maybe the queen is, you could claim as offsides here. That is definitely something black could say.
Oh, I could board.
Okay, but now the queen is maybe gonna reroute.
Well, let's go back to Brian's game.
Queen d3, I like.
So this is still not Brian's game. Chess.com is acting up a little. It looks like it really
Can you
wants
have
us
them
to watch
open in
Jack's-
multiple tabs?
I
Okay,
can
wow,
have them
you know-
open, but if I have open multiple tabs, chess.com would just refer to the previous game that I showed.
Okay.
Chess.com really wants me to watch Jack's game, which I'd love to watch Jack's game, but I'd equally love to watch the other 3 games.
Mm-hmm. That is very weird. Huh.
All right, Jack. Looks like we're gonna finish your game. Looks like all the spotlight's
Yeah.
on you.
Okay, wow, very...
Let's invite
Actually,
you
I
on the
really
camera.
like how black's playing too. Black is getting very, very active here. But somehow the alignment of the rook and the queen on that diagonal is freaking me out. Okay, but that just hangs a pawn. There might even be... Oh, wow, very interesting. But is it good? That remains to be decided. I'm gonna lean on no. I'm gonna lean on maybe. Okay, but here you have to find the right move.
All right. So while we're watching Jack play under time pressure, we see that Thomas and Nick both won their games. Congratulations to both of you guys. It seemed as if Nick was maybe in a little bit of danger, but no, he pulled through.
But okay. I think on the last move. Actually, maybe this is okay too. Actually, no. Yeah, if you win this pawn here, you definitely have some compensation. I guess knight g5 was the other way to do it. But yeah, this is definitely something you can try to play for.
So just a reminder, if you played, don't play again until I, the host, say that you can do seconds, okay?
Let's not forget, by the way, instead of bishop c3, knight c3, I believe was winning back the material. If that is okay. Aha! Okay, but now let's find the move. Actually, now I think black is better. Very nice. Takes and... Don't blunder.
So just a reminder for the one that wants rematch, no seconds until I allow it. I want everyone to get a chance to play.
c4. Wow. Big move. Knight c5. Okay.
7, 6,
By the way,
5,
just if anybody was
4,
wondering,
3.
knight c3, there would have been queen c3 with the pin along the b
Excellent
file.
work, Jack.
Very nice game.
Jack gets his
Okay.
win.
A
Whose
little
game
bit
should I go to
dodgy there,
next?
but I think it was never in doubt. Actually, maybe it was a little bit in doubt at some point, but you know.
Brian, did you win your game or no?
No, I lost
Oh.
because of time pressure.
Ooh,
Uh,
okay. No bonus for Mr.
no bonus.
Andre. Yes.
All right, let's see who's playing next. Let's go to Thomas. Let's see what Thomas is up to.
I know this generic background music is going to be stuck in my head all week. That's the type.
I'll
of...
change it. You know what? I'll change it.
Bishop
System
d6.
lo-fi.
Okay. Tactically aware, but okay. I mean, I guess if we're being objective here, this endgame should be drawn. b3. But now, do we have any open files? We do. Okay, I kind of like rook c8 to come down to c1 and a1. That looked very dangerous. But this is good too. Rook's on the second rank. Very nice. And that's actually going to be, I think, very annoying. You have to be precise here. As white. And don't forget, the doubled pawns may become an issue at some point. The doubled pawns on G2 and G3. In endgames, okay, of course this should be objectively drawn, but with a pawn down and with those doubled pawns, I think there's a nice plan for black to gain some space. And as we always say, Alan, when there's doubled pawns, you want to clamp down on them, right? Stop them from moving. So I think there's a very nice plan here for black that I don't want to say, but maybe we'll talk about it later. Maybe black will find it, or maybe it's a bad plan and I'm just completely out of my mind. But okay, bishop c6 attacking b5.
Yes, entry 1. I'll give you 1 extra entry. Congratulations. Ninth wave. Hi.
Hello.
Draw by agreement. A draw is good enough.
Wow, I would not
Good
agree.
enough.
I would disagree. I disagree with that draw. Who offered the draw?
Who offered the draw? Thomas, you're on camera. We're on stage. Who offered the draw?
Mark offered the draw to me.
Really?
And Thomas, you did the perfect thing. If you get offered a draw, you accept. You are still invincible.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. The plan I was talking about, by the way, was G5. And bring the king to G6. Maybe H5 and G4 is really sort of the big idea to prevent those pawns from airing out, right? A lot of times you see like F3, they want to play like King F2, but it's in that position you want to make that as difficult as possible for white to arrange that type of plan.
All right, who's playing? Which one of you is playing right now? If any of you are playing,
I'm playing on.
all right, you're playing, but I just saw you. How about Nick? Nick, you're playing. Okay, Nick, I'll come to you.
Someone in the chat is saying Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Yes, we have the green board.
All right, so I'll just say it out loud to all of the people, in the backstage, to all my guests.
B4. I don't. Okay, never mind.
Once you finish a game, tell me the result and put in the opponent, the name of the opponent. So put in the result and the name of the opponent, so I can keep track with Excel. So I'm just gonna say out loud again. Actually, Anel Naru, did you already play one game? Did you already play one game? If you played a game, you can't play another one until I allow seconds. Jack from round 1, no, because I kept track of it around 1. But from here on out, yes, because chess.com is not letting me multi-stream. So round 1 is good. I see that you had a win against JBot 192.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that pawn was just hanging on d4. Oh, g3. Captured. Okay, a lot of loose pawns here in white's position. The queen on c1. Honestly, there's some tricks for white. Uh-oh, that is... Oh, be careful. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, we hate to see it, Alan. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Let's bring Nick onto the stage. Nick, good work.
That is...
Now see if you can close it out.
Wow. That is painful to watch. Well, I feel for the player with the white pieces. It's happened to all of us.
So, Mr. Ninth Wave 22, there's also a YouTube chat, but you're not missing anything. Anything that I, the host, say is streamed to all the chats.
Oh, bishops move backwards, Nick. Don't forget. Bishops also move backwards, but queen b4. Can't complain. Okay. Check.
Did we just win the rook?
Yeah, it was hanging before too, but that's okay. That's okay.
All right, looks like this game is not interesting anymore, so let me move to... Let's go to Brian. And while Luke is commenting on the Brian game, or not?
That is the game we were just looking at.
That is the game that we were just looking at. Chess.com either has something against Brian, or it's just doing the thing again. There we go.
Okay, nice.
Now it
What
looks
is
like
this
somebody's
opening?
challenging. Someone
Was this-
decides to challenge
Oh, this is a
me
fantasy
directly.
Karo-Kan, right? That's what this is? Okay, but... This variation always freaks me out. From both sides. I always feel like I'm doing something wrong. As white, you have this weird weak pawn on e4. As black, you're always getting like mated. Uh-oh. Tactics. Haha. That's what I'm talking. That's what I mean. It's tricky. But even here, like, okay, as black. Actually, no. This is probably just not good for black. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. This is probably just not what you want. But yeah, there's tricks for both sides. Oh, I would take with the queen there. Because now I think there's... Yeah, that knight is a little bit awkward. The knight was already active in the center. Queen g4, you bring the queen in the game. Check, okay, but the knight's defended. g3. And queen h3. Okay, a little bit annoying. That's, yeah, a pesky move. That's actually really maybe more annoying than it looks like. Because I don't know how you get the queen out of there. Knight f2, queen g2. And the queen just, okay, queen f3. That's, okay, maybe that's how you do it. That's actually very nice. Queen f3, okay. Yeah, and now you just have to be careful your queen doesn't get trapped. Bishop c5. Knight f2. Now where's the queen gonna go? I think there's really only one square to look at. Maybe two, but I think one is definitely the move. Yeah, queen e6, line up the king. And okay, this is the type of thing you get out of this variation. White can sometimes get this really nasty attack, but then as black, in the long run, you have this extra space with the pawn on d4, and that e4 pawn is going to be weak. Although here there are tricks. Actually, here there are big tricks. By the way, was I blundering before? Wasn't there queen h5 check winning the bishop?
All right. Let me just say out loud.
Yeah.
If anybody here, if anybody of the viewers wants to play and they have not played yet, please say it right now in the comments. Say that you want to play and give me your chess.com username in the comments so I can verify that you have not played.
Wait, Alan, after queen e6 there was queen h5 check and you win the bishop, right? Am I blind?
After queen h6?
After queen e6.
After queen e6. So after
queen
e6,
h5. I just completely, yeah, that's just a classic.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, very very sharp commentary today, huh? e5. Okay. But now, yeah, now it's looking a little bit dangerous.
All right. So, Sukrug 1, you have not played yet. Challenge somebody right now. Challenge whoever you want based off of the ratings, which I will put once again. And then you can challenge one of them. I'll put it right now in all the comments. You can only challenge somebody that is above you in rating.
Okay, that's a very nice move. Was there anything wrong with castling there? I don't... Oh! Somehow that looks wrong. I get the idea, but something looks off. Or maybe it's just a great move. Using the pin. Wow, that was sharp.
All right, so...
Okay.
So,
okay,
there,
wow, but maybe...
Frencher08, Joku2525, slow motion, yeah. Thomas is open. Any of you guys can challenge... Holderist. Holderist can be challenged.
Okay. Wow, king h... Okay. I would have liked king f3 there. Okay, but now... What? How have the pawns gotten that far? What is this? What happened? Wow. Time trouble will do that. That is brutal. Check. Mate. Oh, okay.
Another one for Brian.
Wow, that was I don't know about that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Choppy finish there. But
Yeah, it was.
a win's a win.
The time at the end was pretty problematic, but
Let's go to Holders.
Okay, but very nice game otherwise by Black. Couple missed tactics, but overall very resourceful play. That G5 move I think actually did work. Queen H7,
yeah.
GF4, Queen B7. There was just. Oh wait, no, did that just win? Oh, actually maybe G5 was the wrong move. G5, I think there was Queen H7, and if you take on maybe there's Rook F7 in between. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know.
R164.
Whoa, what is this? What am I looking at? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I have bad news for the White King. This is uh-oh. Okay, moves like Bishop B2 there already, I think we're winning, by the way. Uh-oh. Can we find...
Jack, can you verify that you lost to Penguin's Power?
I did.
All right, thank you. Penguin's Power, yes, you will get 2 slots now in the raffle. One for being on the show and watching,
Okay,
and one for
Queen
defeating Jack.
Queen B2, I think, was just made in, like, 2, was it not? Or made in 3. Queen B2, King D2,
Queen,
Bishop C3.
at what point?
Yeah.
Queen B2?
Before, yeah. Yeah, Queen B2 here, King D2, and Bishop C3. And I think that's just
Yeah.
me. Yeah, wait. Okay. It's leading.
Game over.
No, this is good too. This is
Thomas, good work.
Phenomenal.
That's another win.
Very nice.
Let's go
What
to
opening was some weird, like,
Jack.
London type of thing?
Jack. All right, looks like nobody's playing Jack right now. So if you have not played yet, you can challenge Jack a little doggy. It should be pinned. So now we move to Nick.
Okay, 15 minutes left to get your points in for the raffle.
All right, at this point, I am allowing seconds. Anybody can play seconds.
Is anybody still undefeated?
I am.
Thomas
Nice.
Thomas is undefeated, and Nick, I'm gonna add you to the stage. Nick, how many games did you play so far?
I played 3. I have 2 wins and 1 draw. I just drawed Ryan.
Nice.
You drew Ryan. Okay.
Now, at some point, I'm just saying this. This is just a sky is blue type comment. At some point, stalling becomes a strategic
I mean,
possibility.
everything
Please
was.
don't. Yeah. Okay, Slav by both, I suppose. Okay, Theory. Bishop G3. Okay, interesting.
Oh, he needed
Okay, but now let's very nice C5. And okay, this looks nice for black. Bishop. Okay, that bishop has gone back to G3, back and forth a million. What? What did I just watch? What did I just witness? Queen C7. Not sure about that one. Oof. But you never know. It is blitz. It is blitz, and there's no increment. So yeah, you can keep playing. I think we need to see an attack, though. unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be an attack. Bishop d3. e4. Okay, very nice. Okay, e5. Like we said before, that pawn on e5 makes it very difficult for black to defend some of these sort of threats. For example, queen e4 there looked quite strong. g6 and maybe h4, h5. Also back rank problems, let's not forget, for the black king. Well, actually maybe it's not so bad. There's always bishop f8. h6, okay, good. Very nice. Somehow I feel like that bishop is... Oh, wait, what am I saying? I guess queen c3 there was bishop b5, but... Somehow this bishop on a4 is looking suspicious. Okay.
What?
Yeah, now I think you just trade everything, right? And you're just up a rook. Uh-oh. It's hard for me to keep track of the name. Oh no. What happened? What do we miss? Whoa, what is this position? What is this?
Right now, it's me not being able to get to a game for some reason.
Okay. Let's see.
But Jack, who did you lose to? Put the name of the person that you lost to so I can give him the entry.
Alan, I think you opened it in a new tab.
Yeah, I did, but even this is...
What? Seizing?
Seizing, yeah, seizing. Now looks like my screen froze.
Oh no. Chess.com sabotaging the stream. Terrible. Some technical difficulties. We'll be right back. Let's see. There we go. Okay, very interesting structure here. Very, yeah, very strange. What opening was this? French? E4, E6, F4. That, what is it? Is that one like the La Bourdainus? That old player? There was like some player from the 1800s. I think this variation is named after him. E4, E6, F4. They loved playing that move back in the day. Yeah, big problem with this structure is the E6 pawn is just catastrophically weak. Yeah. There's always tactics where like there are tactics along the A2 G8 diagonal in a lot of cases where like you can take on D5 and like there's a pin. Yeah, this is and once the E6 pawn falls, it is not looking good. Okay, no trades. Uh-oh. Oh. Takes. Check. Oh, there was still queen g8. Okay.
Congratulations to...
Wow, that's brutal.
About 192.
Not even... That was going to be mate, too.
You got a
very
win.
Nice conversion. Unfortunately, we can't see the ratings. I wonder how close some of these matchups are.
Well, hopefully no one's cheating.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right. So who should we go to next? Who would you like to see, Luke?
Whoever. I'll take anybody.
Whoever. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go back to Thomas. Thomas is still invincible. And so is Nick. I'll go to Nick eventually.
Okay, this is
here we have a rematch. Thomas
white,
versus
right?
Mark Hogan.
Okay, isn't this is still like known? Am I wrong on that? Isn't this still a thing? Knight of 3, d5. Okay. Yeah, this structure is usually supposed to be good for white, but I like how black is playing here. This looks good. However, looks like there may be a nice plan here. Typical plan in this structure is like you want to play b4 at some point, maneuver the knight to b3 and a5. This is supposed to be a thing. But like bishop d2 there is the move I was thinking. There's no a5. Like bishop d2, knight c2, rook a4. And you want to go b4, bishop c3, knight d2, knight b3. Yeah, and this is a lot of space for white. And also that knight is looking a little bit stuck. So Alan, this is what we always talk about, where there are pros and cons to doubled pawns, right?
Absolutely.
Like for white, those doubled pawns, yes, they're doubled, but they're also pretty mobile, right? You can play b4 at some point. For
Yeah,
black,
it
also
causes a break in the
let's not forget, you get
backstretch.
the open a file. That's the whole point why this is so good for white. And
Yeah, absolutely.
b5 is coming, and you can't stop it. a6, I'm still going b5. There's a pin. That's where doubled pawns can come in for, you know, to help out, open up a file. Yep. And this attack on the pawn chain is going to help to open up white's bishop, hopefully. Yep. And we got another pawn as backup for the same thing. B4, B5, right? Classic minority attack style. Now, I wouldn't take. Okay, he does. maybe that's okay. Maybe actually now you play against the C6 pawn. Yep. And actually, who's defending the C6 pawn? That's a question I have. I don't think anybody. And big time advantage. Yep. And let's see the move here. Can we team up on that pawn even more? Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. I'm wrong. You can defend it as black. Okay, e3. Yeah, rook a6. There was knight b4, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, a5. Now, I think things have gotten much better for black over the past couple moves. I think the situation has improved. And somehow... Actually, by the way... Wait. Okay, as white, you have to be careful here. The rook was almost getting trapped there for a second. But we're good. We're good. Bishop... Yeah. Yeah, the light squares are looking very weak. Okay, rook a1. Bishop f8. Okay, somehow there feels like there's tactical energy.
Luke, I have a question
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
At 8:45, after we finish all the games, how would you like someone to challenge you?
We could do that, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ito, what I'll do for you, at 8:45 after we finish, I will have you challenge Luke. Luke'sChess.com username is...
I'll send it to you.
All right, send it to me in private chat.
Okay, knight f4. Uh-oh. That is kind of an important pawn. But maybe... Okay, yeah, maybe it's not so bad. Check. Classic time advantage. And that is going to be game over.
There we go.
Very nice.
Good work, Thomas. All right, let's go to Nick very quickly. We haven't checked on Nick in a while. Nick has been quietly invincible. And now, Ryan Devils. Round 2 versus Ryan Devils. I think this will be the last game that we watch before we have our super fight. Look, I have a quick question for you for your super
Okay.
fight. You want 3 minutes or 5 minutes?
I could do either or. I don't really have a
All right. Ito.
Okay, whenever you get
I will-
E5 in these positions, black is supposed to be just totally fine. And this looks like a nice position for black. A good version of the IQP. Okay, bishop. What? What am I looking at here? Hello? I hate to see it. That's not Ryan that goes to the ICA, is it?
I
Oh no.
think it actually
Oh, no.
is.
No.
I think that's all Ryan.
Ryan, what are you making me look at here? Oh no.
So Nick, actually, let me get Nick onto the stage. Nick, did you lose yet today?
No.
So if you win your game, you win 5
Or
entries.
just draw. Imagine
If you
you're
just-
a
you can-
queen, or,
I'm sending a draw right now. Yay!
wow.
That's it.
I
Congratulations.
would have just stalled. You still
You
have 3 minutes.
are invincible.
Yeah.
1.
Or just
I'm
one.
just gonna
up
add
each.
to your Excel. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 entries total. Nick has. So Nick, congratulations. You have 5 entries. What do you think your chances are of winning the whole thing? Not very high still, but much better than they were before.
Yeah.
So let's hope for the best, and let's hope for you that you win the raffle. Thomas, are you undefeated? Are you undefeated?
I am. Yes. Is this the last game, Alan?
Yeah, are you playing right now?
Yeah. Should I?
All right.
I'll,
If
think I'll take a draw.
If you win your game, you get 5 entries.
Or if I draw.
Or if you draw. Or if you draw.
Alright, I'll take a draw. All right.
You got.
I drew.
All right. Congratulations, Thomas. You are now undefeated. Good work. You guys are like Traeger now. The effing Traeger, winning
Yep.
2 games, offering a draw for the final game, and going home early.
hmm
So unfortunately, our other 2 players did get a loss, but that's all right. Brian, are you in a game right now?
Oh no, I just won. Like,
Good.
Right now, I just finished.
Jack, are you in a game right now?
Yes.
All right, let's watch your game. Your game will be the final game that we watch, and for your game, we will have lots of commentators. I'm not kicking you guys off the stage anymore. And then after this, we will have a super fight between Ito and Luke.
Oh, that's a very exciting fight.
What is the
It'll,
Ito? What is your rating? It's like 1800 or something. 1850.
he's like 1850.
But on
Getting close to
chess.com, he's like
1900.
100. He's very good at blitz. I've played him quite
Oh
a
no.
bit.
Okay, I'm gonna take 5 minutes then. I don't trust these young players with their mouse speed. Can't be.
All right, so while
1847.
So while this
yes,
game is going
okay.
on right now, let me just ask. So right now, the people that I have for extra entries: A Goldfarb twice, Penguins Power, JBot 192, and Frenja 08. You guys won games. Andrew won 2 games. The others won 1 game. If I missed anyone, please let me know right away.
Oh.
So Ito, if you defeat
What do I
Luke,
get if I win?
I will give you.
Buddy,
If
who say
you
you're gonna
defeat
win?
Luke, if you defeat him, you will get. No, you only get for winning. So Andrew is going to have 3 entries. Ito will have 1 entry. And what I'll do in the end, everyone's going to fill out a Google form for watching the show. And I will put all the names in a wheel. Some people will appear many times, some will appear once. And whoever's name the wheel lands on, this person will win free entry to a tournament. Also, it's 8:45, so this game is the last game that we'll be watching.
Bishop
And then
e4 is a very nice move, by the way, I think. Removing the guard of d2. Want to enter on the second rank.
Ito, we'll give you Luke, and that's it, because I said we're going to finish all the games by 8:45, and we're making you a special super fight to conclude. So you only play Luke, and that's it. And the point of the show is that you only play up anyways. Nobody here play down.
Okay, I think this is the first game I've played on this account in like very many months. 8 months.
Make it special.
If I lose I'm gonna lose like a 500 rating points or something, or like 50.
You're getting very excited.
Yeah. Or it caps at 16. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, I guess that'll do it. Yeah. Oh. Very nice.
All right. It is this time. Ito, your opponent, Luke, his username is up here. LMNLV. That's his username. Challenge him to 5 minutes. Oh, there's Bernie Sanders.
In the Queen's
Playing
Gambit.
against Beth Harmon.
That's right.
Luke, tell me when it's ready. And by the way, Thomas, Nick, Brian, Jack, you guys will be commentating, okay? You guys will commentate.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
We'll do D4.
Okay.
Okay. This is supposed to be comfortable for white. Hopefully. Oh, B6?
So far, I think it's pretty standard. I think Luke might be slightly better, but
Pretty standard, yeah. To be honest, I don't really know the F3 theory, but it's probably going to be... Ooh, interesting.
yeah, I've played F3 in tournaments. I think it's a good line for white. I think white's comfortable here, but nothing special. We're probably gonna get a push-up.
Black doesn't look bad either.
Yeah, this is alright for black.
Yeah, white's trying maybe to prepare something with E4, maybe? With the strike in the center.
Nick, who would you rather be here, white or black?
This is difficult. I mean, for now, I like black's attack a lot more on the king than white's by a lot, actually, because everything's really solid with black. But the thing is, white can easily defend everything. So, I mean, for now, I'm not sure.
Jack, your thoughts?
I like Black's position because I think the bishop pair could be very strong when the position opens up. And yeah, after the bishop trade, I don't know. It seems pretty balanced. Black potentially could have a good bishop on b7, but White also has a lot of development, and the only big weakness I could see potentially would be maybe the e3 pawn.
Earlier, before White castled, I said that I was a little confused by f3. I know it's theory, but I was confused, but now it's looking like maybe f3, there could be a little tactical weakness with the knight on g3. The question is, can Ito do anything to expose it?
I kind of like White because knight f5 is coming, and g6 to stop it only weakens the king. And like White has active rooks, I guess. But yeah, that was an interesting move.
Oh, wait, the other knight to e4 was much better. There, I think I just went a pawn. That's fine.
Alan,
Okay.
I think what you said about f3 being a weakness, I kind of disagree. I think without
Alright.
a well-scored bishop, it might be quite difficult.
But now it's
That's kind of an annoying move.
And now,
Yeah.
it seems like you
I actually missed that completely. Wait.
yeah, another. So g2 is pretty well defended. Queen, king, bishop, rook can come.
Oh,
if
that's
it needs
annoying.
to be.
Ooh, I totally
But-
missed that move.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Bishop.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay, I'm losing material.
But
That's
what
very
about
annoying.
f4? Because after knight
F4?
somewhere, you had f5 maybe.
Oh yeah, this looks really, really bad.
You could have
Yeah,
gone
it
f4.
is. Oh no.
That'd be better than this position because you'd be probably
Yeah,
down
that's
to
very
f4.
annoying.
Ooh,
Oh wow.
Oof. Oh no.
Ito's just
absolute
stone cold
onslaught.
killer.
Oh no. Okay, I can hope. Oh wow. Good lord. Oh my god. Buddy.
Oh, Ito's just a killer.
Okay.
This reminds me a little bit of the fight that happened 2 weeks ago between Sean O'Malley and Chito Vera.
Huh.
I think here there's a move that should just be winning for black. But
I see a few continuations.
Yeah, okay.
Rookie 6.
Yeah,
That also I think is good enough. I
Hmm.
was thinking
Yeah,
maybe
absolutely.
queen h4.
Yeah. Black is clear.
I really like Rookie 6 though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
gonna be not enough.
I'm just gonna take that one.
who takes a pawn?
I mean, understandable. Wait. Oh,
Okay. Alright, I resign.
Alright, congratulations to Ito.
Good
You
game.
won free entry,
Cool.
so I'm not free
Yeah.
entry. You won second entry in the raffle. So let's go back to that moment which Brian was commenting on when the pin was created.
I totally
And what
missed
did you
queen g6.
what did you suggest?
F4.
F4.
Yeah, f4.
Right. Let's turn on the eval and see if it works.
F4, there's just knight f3. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 knight f3.
There's knight f3.
Knight F3.
Okay, so maybe just taking with the pawn then. Or maybe still queen g6.
So after queen here, well, honestly, what the analysis says is that Luke is just losing,
Yeah. I just missed that
which is a
move
pretty fair
entirely.
analysis.
Yeah.
Is that where what all started? Yeah.
I
Alright.
guess I have to take with the pawn there. Yeah. But then still queen g6 is very annoying.
So with that, let us move
Yeah.
on to the next activity. Next activity is I want everybody on the show to verify that you actually came. And I'm going to have you verify that you came via Google form. And this Google form will link directly. It'll link directly to my raffle. So I'm going to send a Google form in the comments I want everyone to please fill it out truthfully. So let me just go to all destinations. I'm gonna give everyone 1 minute.
Do I do it? Do me and
No.
Thomas do it?
So you four already did it at the start,
Oh.
and I have your entry saved. So you guys don't do it.
Okay.
And very quickly, let me just say we have Thomas has 5 entries, Nick has 5 entries, Brian has 1, Jack has 1, Nick has, Edo has 1, lots of people have 1 now, but now Andrew Goldfarb has 3, Penguin Power won a game, J-Bot won a game, Frenja won a game. And I'm going to add Edo win for 1 more since he defeated Luke. So 1 minute. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the wheel right now, just so you guys can see what we're looking at. While they're filling it out, I want to ask my 4 guests, did you like this concept? Should we do it again?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It was very,
Yeah, it was
very
really
much fun. The blitz matches were tense.
Does anybody hate this concept?
No,
That's
I
good.
think it's a great concept. It was
Yeah.
So in that case, what I'll do, we're going to set a like target. If we hit a like target, we will do it again next week. So let me ask, Luke, how many likes do we need to get on this video?
20? I don't know.
On the YouTube channel,
Yeah, how many likes?
call it 25.
25.
Yeah.
Thomas. Yeah, how many likes?
Call it 25.
25. Who was audio one? Who was audio one? Who was the audio one? How many likes? Who's watching the YouTube show right now?
Call it 25.
25. Who was audio one? Who was audio one? Who was the audio one? How many likes? Which one of you had the audio one? Whoever has audio has to turn. Don't have the show open, only have the stream open. So we're gonna go for 25 likes. If we have 25 likes, we are going to have this concept again, and I'm gonna send an email about it. But for now, we have a raffle to get to. So I'm gonna put all the names in,
Yay.
and let's do it. So here are all the names. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, spin. The winner of this is going to get free entry to the next tournament. Well then, looks like being invincible helps.
Oh wow, very nice.
Looks like it helps
Very
be
nice.
invincible. Congratulations, Nick. When are you going to use your free entry?
I guess on the quads.
Guess in the quads next week or later?
Yeah, next week.
All right, perfect. So congratulations, Nick. You now have free entry. And next week, Sunday, we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to get 5 new guests. And with those 5 new guests, we're going to do the exact same thing. Thank you so much to everyone for coming. And I will see you guys all next week.